Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, man. This is your friendly neighborhood summoner Maladar, and we're gonna be taking a look at Red Guardian in this video. So Red Guardian, man, he's a very interesting champ. I feel like he's one of the best champs to come out so far this year. He's a very rewarding type of champ as long as you play him right, and more importantly, time everything right, because everything goes around his debuffs. He has 3 different debuffs. 2 of them you're going to be constantly placing and watching and trying to refresh them with your heavy before they expire. And getting that timing right, it might sound easy, and maybe it's super easy for a very awesome player like, I don't know, let's say KT1 or Legacy, but for your average player it's going to be a challenge to keep all those debuffs up. And that's kind of like what not I like, because when I play him, and you'll see in a few minutes in a fight portion of the video, it kind of makes you feel like you're playing like a robot. It's like you don't even have time to breathe, because you're constantly watching the debuffs on the opponent and making sure that you're gonna be able to parry and heavy or counter heavy, or just gotta get that heavy in so you can refresh the debuff so you can do the damage, so you have the slow on. And he's just like, okay, you can do it for like, let's say a minute if it's like a short fight, and it's gonna sound crazy, but as a normal human being, imagine doing that for like 10 minutes in a fight like in Abyss, right? Or I don't know, Act 6. It's just, for me personally, it's just too much to handle. So as much as I like his abilities and his crazy damage potential, at the same time keeping that rotation up, let's call it rotation, and then having to watch whatever crazy nodes the particular opponent might have, because you know, Abyss and Act 6, they have all kinds of crazy nodes. It's just a little too hectic, and I feel like I just want to just quit the fight, go grab a drink, and just chill outside on my patio at the end of the day. Do you feel what I'm trying to say? I mean, I'm not trying to sound, you know, lazy, but it's just too much work. Great champion. I like the way he looks. He looks just like in the movie, man. Like in the preview for the movie. The animations are cool. Maybe, you know, he's a special 1 and special 2 could have had a little something different, so they're not so similar animation wise, but it's still pretty cool. And his ability is a very, very strong toolkit. But maybe because I was testing it with a 4-star, because I was able to get the 4-star spoiler alert from my opening. If you haven't watched that, go watch it. It's pretty cool opening. There's other players who have done amazing guides, and there's one particular video that I enjoyed that it was easy for me to follow and understand everything. DarkZodiacINC. I'm gonna link it in the description below. You can check it out after this. He has a comprehensive guide. It's really cool. Also, KT1 has a great kind of guide on him, and Legacy. Everybody that's been, you know, got him as a preview champion in the CCP, I think that's what it's called. They pretty much had a good guide on him, but personally I like the Dark Zodiac whatever guide, so I'm gonna link that. Now we're gonna go ahead and watch whatever I was doing. I took him in Act 5, Chapter 4, the first quest with that's the one with the Punisher 2099. So I did like 2 fights in there. You guys can see how I'm putting the slow, of course refreshing it with the heavies, and then I'm working towards the special 2, that's the trauma. It's the debuff you put on to do more damage. That's how I understand it. But sometimes, you know, you can't refresh it with the heavy in time, right? Because, you know, the opponent is gonna do what they want to do, and it's not always timed perfectly. And you'll see when I get hit in the face, because I'm, you know, trying to do the heavy, and then I'm watching everything else, and boom, next thing I know, I'm punched in the face. But that's okay, it happens. You cannot have every fight perfect, but you guys will get an idea of the things that I'm trying to explain here. So from my point of view, he's a really solid champion. If you're a super ninja fighter, you're gonna love him a lot, you know, but if sometimes you can feel a little overwhelmed, basically. Anyway, congrats to everyone who got him from the early access crystals, and thank you so much for checking out this video and checking out the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the fight, guys. Bye bye.